When I heard about the White House, I was 18. I was going through a really hard time. I was hospitalized. I didn't really have a lot of people or places in my life that would help stabilize me. I heard about the White House from the hospital, and they called it a homeless shelter, which I was a little bit hesitant about because I had never experienced anything like that, but I gave it a shot. When I got here, I was welcomed in with open arms. I was treated like a person, not just a number at a shelter. I was given a lot of really great lessons and skills on how to cope with hard times, how to be financially smart, how to stabilize myself, how to take care of myself. All of these lessons that I've since used and I find myself looking back on even 2 years later. I started on the temporary living side. I ended up actually transferring over to the transitional living side because I needed a little more time to help stabilize myself. And I got to sit down with a staff member and I was taught lessons on how to budget my money, like bills and everything, how to shop smart while living on my own, how to live on my own properly. All of these services really helped me, but also little things along the way that I found were the greatest acts of service to me were I was treated like a family member, like baking brownies in the kitchen, dancing along to songs. I talked to a staff member about how much I loved art, and she just gave me art supplies that she liked and she thought I would like. And I read something that I wrote to a staff member and it brought her and me to tears. And just those moments felt like service to me that I'm never gonna forget, because it was moments where this felt like home, even if it was just temporary. A really big thing for me in the way that the White House changed my view of the world is that it's okay to get help. I'm a very stubborn person and I want to be okay by myself, but I've learned that it's okay to say I need help and to accept the help that's given to you. It's helped me see the world through a kinder point of view, like you never really know what everyone's going through and that you should always be nice to them, because the people here saw me in a really, really bad time and they were really, really nice to me, and that helped me so much, and that really kind of shaped my view of the world today. Today I am a third-year college student. I'm going to school for elementary school education. I have my own apartment. I'm working full-time. I have a better connection with my family, which I didn't have at the time that I was staying here. We're really close now. And I'm very content and happy, which was something that I didn't think I would ever find again. In 2019, I published a nonfiction book about my story of everything that happened to me in the time that I was living at the White House. It actually started as scribbles and notebooks when I was just venting, when I was trying to get things off my chest. And I kind of took that one day and I was like, wow, I could write a book with this. And so I sat down and I did. And over the course of about 8 months, from the time that I was here to the time that it was published, I put it all together. Most of it was very, very to the point, very accurate of events that happened. And I kind of thought that if I put my work out into the world for people to find and people to see, maybe that would help someone who's going through a similar situation. Even if it's just one person who stumbles across my book, that means that I've done my job, and that makes me happy. I would definitely recommend the White House because it can get better. It's very, very hard. It's one of the hardest things that I've had to deal with, but it will get better. And you need to accept help when it's given to you, because there are so many options out there. There's so much help out there that can bring you to a better place, that can help you stabilize yourself on your own. The help I got here was like no other. I don't think I'd be where I am today without the White House.